If you wake up multiple times during the night to go to the bathroom, this video is going to completely change your nights. You know that situation? You drink water during the day, try to stay hydrated, do everything right, but then night comes and you wake up 2, 3, even 4 times to go to the bathroom. Your sleep is constantly interrupted. The next day you wake up tired, sluggish, with no energy, and most people don't even know there's a scientific way to fix this. Today you're going to discover exactly when and how to drink water to stay hydrated and sleep through the entire night without interruptions, all based on scientific studies and medical recommendations. If you want better nights of sleep, hit that like button now and subscribe to the channel for more science-backed health tips. Let's go. First, let's understand what's happening to you. The medical name for waking up at night to use the bathroom is nocturia. And look, this is considered problematic when it happens 2 or more times per night. Over 50% of people over 60 suffer from this, but it also affects many younger people. What are the main reasons? Drinking too much water close to bedtime is the most common, but there's also the wrong distribution of hydration throughout the day, consuming diuretic beverages at night like coffee, black tea, and soda. There are hormonal issues too, like the decrease of antidiuretic hormone during the night. And in some cases, it can even indicate health problems, but I'll talk about that later. Now, what's the impact of this on your sleep? Every time you get up, you interrupt your sleep cycles. You lose the deepest and most restorative phases. The result is fatigue, irritability, lack of concentration the next day. Studies show that waking up at night is directly linked to a higher risk of accidents during the day. But hold on, there's a solution. Let's get to what really matters. Here's the golden rule that's going to change your nights. 70% of your hydration should happen by 5 or 6 in the evening, 20% between 6 and 8 at night, and only 10% after 8 at night. This distribution isn't random. It respects your body's natural rhythm. During the day, your kidneys work at full capacity, processing liquids efficiently. At night, this process naturally slows down to allow you to sleep without interruptions. Now, about quantity. You need to know exactly how much your body needs. Adults need 30 to 35 milliliters of water per kilogram of body weight. Let me give you a practical example. A person weighing 150 pounds needs approximately 2 to 2.5 liters per day. But attention, that's the total amount, including water that naturally comes from foods like fruits, vegetables, and even the rice and beans you eat. So you don't need to force yourself to drink 2.5 liters of pure water, okay? But here's the secret most people don't know. It's not just about how much you drink, but especially when you drink. That's where the difference lies between waking up 5 times at night or sleeping deeply until your alarm goes off. Let's go to the strategic times that will revolutionize your sleep. In the morning, from 6 to noon, you should consume 40% of your total hydration. Why? Because your body just spent 6, 7, 8 hours without receiving any liquids. When you wake up, drink 1 to 2 glasses of water, which is 300 to 500 milliliters. This will literally wake up your body from the inside. During the rest of the morning, distribute another 500 to 700 milliliters. The benefits are incredible. You rehydrate after the entire night of sleep, speed up your metabolism, improve bowel function, and increase your mental alertness. Many people complain about morning fatigue, and the cause might simply be dehydration. In the afternoon, from noon to 6 in the evening, consume 30% of your hydration. After lunch, drink a glass of water to help with digestion. Throughout the entire afternoon, especially during that period between 3 and 5 in the afternoon when that tiredness hits, drink another 400 to 600 milliliters distributed gradually. This period is crucial. It's when many people reach for coffee thinking they're sleepy, but actually the body is asking for water. Adequate afternoon hydration keeps your energy stable, improves concentration, and prevents that crazy urge to snack on sweets. Now pay attention, because here's where the nighttime strategy begins. In the early evening, from 6 to 8, you can consume 20% of your hydration. Until dinner, 300 to 400 milliliters. Why does this still work? Because your body still has 2 to 3 hours to process that liquid before you lie down. Your kidneys will work normally, you'll go to the bathroom naturally before sleeping, and you won't have that feeling of a full bladder during the night. And now the critical rule, the one you need to remember. In the late evening, after 8, only 10% of your remaining hydration. And look, I'm going to be very clear here. Stop drinking significant amounts 2 to 3 hours before sleeping. If you go to bed at 11 at night, your last significant liquid intake should be at 9 at night at the latest. After that, you can take small sips if you feel thirsty, like wetting your mouth, but no drinking a full glass of water. Here's a golden tip. If you have dinner at 7 in the evening, drink your glass of water with the meal or right after. After that, you're done. It's difficult at first because many people have the habit of drinking water while watching TV or using their phone before bed. But I guarantee you, in just a few days, you'll notice an absurd difference in your sleep quality. Now I'm going to give you the 7 golden rules you need to follow to have peaceful nights. Rule number 1, the 2 to 3 hour rule. Don't drink large amounts of liquid 2 to 3 hours before sleeping. Only allow small sips if you feel thirsty. This gives your body time to process the liquid before you lie down. Rule number 2, avoid diuretics after 4 in the afternoon. I'm talking about coffee, black tea, green tea, mate tea, sodas, and energy drinks. Alcoholic beverages also fall into this category because besides dehydrating, they increase liquid production. Prefer pure water, coconut water, or calming teas like chamomile and fennel. Rule number 3, pay attention to foods. Avoid very salty foods at dinner. Salt makes you retain liquid and feel more thirsty afterward. Also avoid soups and broths close to bedtime. Prefer foods with low sodium content. Rule number 4, don't compensate at night. If you drank little water during the day, don't try to make up for it at night. That will only make your sleep worse. Plan better the next day, but don't sacrifice your night's sleep. Rule number 5, use the small sips technique. During the day, drink gradually and constantly. Avoid drinking 500 milliliters all at once. Small amounts are absorbed better by the body and don't overload the bladder. Rule number 6, empty your bladder before sleeping. Even if you don't feel the urge, go to the bathroom before lying down. This significantly reduces the chances of you waking up early. Rule number 7, observe the color of your urine. Light yellow means adequate hydration. Very dark means you need to drink more water, but distribute it throughout the day, not at night. And if it's completely transparent, watch out. You might be drinking too much water. Now I need to alert you about the most common mistakes people make that completely sabotage their sleep. Mistake number 1, drinking too much water at once. Your body can only absorb about 200 to 300 milliliters at a time. The rest goes straight to the bladder. Result? You'll need to go to the bathroom much faster. Mistake number 2, ignoring thirst during the day. Many people forget to drink water at work, stay focused all day, and don't even notice. Then night comes and they're very thirsty and end up drinking too much close to bedtime. Don't do this. Mistake number 3, drinking cold water at night. Very cold water can stimulate the need to go to the bathroom more. Prefer water at room temperature or slightly cool, especially during the evening. Mistake number 4, using "I need to drink 3 liters" as an absolute rule. Each person has different needs. It depends on your weight, your physical activity, the climate where you live, your diet. More isn't always better. Mistake number 5, not adjusting on exercise days. If you work out at night, you obviously need to hydrate, but do it during the workout, not after. And finish your hydration at least 2 hours before sleeping, even on training days. Now, I'm going to give you a plan to implement over the next 7 days. Take notes or save this video to consult. Days 1 and 2 are for mapping. Write down the times you drink water, how many times you wake up at night. Identify your current pattern. It's important for you to know where you're starting from so you can measure the results. Days 3 and 4, let's do the initial adjustment. Start concentrating 70% of water by 6 in the evening. Stop drinking liquids 2 hours before sleeping. Observe the changes that will start to appear. Days 5 and 6, refinement. Adjust the amounts as you see necessary. Identify if any specific food or drink affects you more. Keep monitoring everything. Day 7 is evaluation. Compare with the first days. You should be waking up much fewer times during the night. Continue with the adjustments that worked best for you. Let me give you a practical example of how to distribute throughout the day. 7 in the morning, 300 milliliters upon waking. 9 in the morning, 200 milliliters. 11 in the morning, 200 milliliters. 1 in the afternoon, 300 milliliters after lunch. 3 in the afternoon, 200 milliliters. 5 in the afternoon, 200 milliliters. 7 in the evening, 200 milliliters, which is your last significant amount. After 8 at night, only small sips if really necessary. Now I need to make a very important alert. Pay attention to these signs. If you wake up more than 3 times per night regularly, if you feel very thirsty even drinking water adequately, if the amount of liquid you eliminate is disproportionate to what you drink, if you have pain or burning when going to the bathroom, or if besides waking up at night you have extreme fatigue, blurred vision, or unexplained weight loss, you need to see a doctor. There are some medical causes that could be behind this. Type 1 or type 2 diabetes, urinary tract infection, prostate problems for men, interstitial cystitis, sleep disorders like apnea that can worsen nocturia, or the use of diuretic medications. I need to make this very clear. This video brings strategies for common everyday situations, but it doesn't replace proper medical evaluation. If symptoms persist even after you apply all these guidelines, see a urologist or general practitioner. Your health always comes first. Before finishing, let me give you some extra tips that will further enhance your results. First extra tip, bladder exercises. There's bladder control training that can help a lot. It consists of gradually increasing the time between bathroom visits during the day. This strengthens the pelvic floor muscles. If you're interested in this, consult a specialized physical therapist who will guide you properly. Second extra tip, room temperature. Did you know that a very cold room can increase the urge to go to the bathroom? Keep a comfortable temperature in your room between 64 and 70 degrees Fahrenheit. This makes a difference. Third extra tip, sleeping position. A few hours before sleeping, try to slightly elevate your legs. This helps redistribute liquids through the body and reduces the accumulation that would be processed during the night. Fourth extra tip, reminder apps. Use apps on your phone to remind you to drink water during the day. That way you won't forget and won't need to compensate at night. Some apps that work well are Waterminder, HydroCoach, and Plant Nanny, which is even fun because you take care of a virtual plant. Fifth extra tip, foods that help. Foods rich in magnesium like bananas, avocados, and nuts can help regulate bladder function. Include these foods in your breakfast and lunch to get the benefits throughout the day. Let's recap the main points you learned today. The distribution of water throughout the day is much more important than the total amount you drink. 70% of hydration by 6 in the evening. Stop drinking 2 to 3 hours before sleeping. Avoid diuretics after 4 in the afternoon. And small sips throughout the day are always better than large amounts all at once. About implementation. Start today by applying the 2 to 3 hour rule. Use the 7-day plan I showed you here. Be consistent and observe the results. Write everything down so you're aware of the progress. Now, realistic expectations. It can take 3 to 7 days for you to notice a significant difference. Your body needs to adapt to the new hydration pattern. The improvement will be gradual, but I guarantee it will be permanent if you maintain consistency. Just imagine waking up rested without having to get up during the night, having more energy, more vitality, more quality of life. This is within your reach with these simple adjustments I taught you today. If this video was useful to you, hit that like button now. Share it with someone who also suffers from this problem. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next videos. And comment below. I'll try it to commit to the change. In the next video, I'm going to teach you more science-based health and wellness strategies. Don't miss it. A hug and see you next time.